Hi, welcome back. Today, I'd like to show you how I organize my enamel dots. Okay, so I put a lot of time and thought into how I was going to do this. I have a lot of things in my scrap room organized, like paper and embellishments. But when it came to the enamel dots, I thought, how in the world am I going to organize those in a way that I could easily use them? So what I came up with was this binder. And here we go. So I decided to separate all my enamel dots by color because when I scrapbook and I want to use enamel dots, I tend to do it by color. I scrapbook by color, and at the end, when I'm adding just the final touch, I'm usually looking for color as well. So I took packages of enamel dots and I cut them apart and put them in this 3-ring binder. So let's go through this really quick. So of course I have black. Now I have them in rainbow color, but alphabetically. I don't know, that works for me. Putting them in rainbow color by the rainbow doesn't really work. So, but however you decide, I just need them by color. So when I want a black one, I want to turn right to the black and see all my options. So I have blue and green, orange and pink. Lots of pink goes right into red, white, yellow, turquoise, purple, gold, and some neutral tones, so gray and then some brown. So not quite in alphabetical order there at the end, but probably whatever made sense to me, and I don't often tend to use the grays, so that's probably why I don't have that many. I don't have many purples, and that's why they're at the end. Okay, so what I used here was baseball card holders. The reason I used those is because, well, you can see I could put 9 on a page, so that was awesome. But also, I had them on hand. My son was getting rid of a 3-ring binder he had with some baseball cards, so I reused and repurposed those page protectors, basically. Okay, so here's what I have left over. I have lots of room to grow here. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I have all of these that have come into my scrap room that I need to now cut apart and insert into my 3-ring binder. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to go and take all these out of their packages, and I'll be right back. Okay, these are all out of their packages and ready to move on to the next step. So I wanted to show you first, this is all the trash that I have now, okay? This can all be recycled or put right into the recycle bin. But what I used to do is I used to hook these all on a ring by the tops here, and then I would have to flip through each one until I got to the color I wanted. But that's why I wanted to create this new system so I wouldn't have to go through that. I like to get my scrapbooking done as quick as possible, so thumbing through rings and rings of enamel dots was slowing me down. Okay, so here's what I have, and what I will simply do now is I will just cut them apart into strips. Okay, so who else out there scrapbooks by color? And how do you have your enamel dots organized? I'd like to really know what other people are doing out there. I know I have seen other videos of other people and how they organize their enamel dots, so it's always fun to see and know how everybody does it. Okay, I'm just going to continue here and cut all these down, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and you'll see that I have not only cut them apart, but I've organized them into colors to make it easier for me to put them into the book. So some of these were a little difficult, like the turquoise had like one black one attached to it. Other than that, I didn't have any other black. The green ones had some yellow on it, so I'll have to figure out when I get there how I'm going to do that. So then what I do now, inside my binder here, I have made some templates for, and some extra card bases to stick into the envelopes. I made some black ones because on the white, I wanted the white to show up more, and it's hard to see them on a white cardstock, so I just used some inexpensive black and white cardstocks, probably just some scraps. Okay, so let's look at, so on here you'll see that I have like dots and then some other shapes. I tried to, you know, commingle the shapes that are the same, but I have to admit, I'm not super picky about that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slide out this one because I need to add this one black, and it looks like there's some room here. What I've done here is I've kept the plastic that the enamel dot comes on, and I've put a little piece of adhesive on the back to hold it on. And since this one has a little bit of room, I'm simply just going to transfer the one that was on here over to this card and then stick it back in. Okay, so blue looks like it's pretty full, and I had a pretty good size amount of blue. So I'm going to have to make a whole new card. It looks like I have a little bit of room on this area. But let's see. Now the baseball card holders only open from one side, so you kind of have to reach in and grab it from behind. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to make another card. So let's go ahead and put that aside, and let me show you how I make a card. Okay, so I'm just going to use some of my adhesive, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back side. Okay, pick it up, and then I just line them up. I'm going to scoot it over here because I have a little bit of a lip right there. And I kind of want to put all of the lighter ones together. So I'll do those first. Okay, so I can overlap on the lips. That's totally fine. I'm not going to hurt anything. It's barely hanging on there because I don't want this to be totally permanent. I just want it to hold, and having it in the sleeves helps to hold it together. Okay, and I'm going to get another card for the darker blue because I do want to have them separated. Then what I'm going to have to do, and I'll do this off camera, is I'm going to scoot over the green a little bit and then continue my blues at the top so that they're all in order. And then the same for the greens. I don't have too many greens to add, so I should be okay. Let's see what I'm doing down here. Sorry about that. Like, I just try and get the light colors together as much as possible. So the light blue, dark blue, I do want to keep somewhat separated, and I'll put them all in the blue category because once I turn to the blue page to look for blue, then it doesn't take that long to find the color that you're looking for. Okay, let's put that one right there. Okay, and there you have it. I have my two cards for the blues. I'm going to put them back in here. I could also, since I have room on the black side, I could, without changing up the green too much, start blue on the other side. So let's see. These are kind of dark. They even look black. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to just keep that like that for now, so I know that blue is starting here. See how they look so dark on here? Nice, okay. And then I'm going to, I had this one left. Let's put this one back in here. You see, I'm not too picky about the actual order. Okay, put that back in there, and still separates the blue and the black. For now, I might have to someday move it along, but when that happens, then I'll take care of it. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with the rest of these colors and get these in my book, and then I'll be able to get some pages done, right? Quick, easy to find, easy to do, keeps them all organized, and then I just close this book and put it on the shelf like this, so I know that that's where I keep my enamel. Okay, there you go. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please push the like button, and I hope that you could subscribe for more videos. And if you're interested, I also have a Facebook page. I'll have the link below. Just click that show more button, and you will see the link to go to my Facebook page where I have other scrapbooking tips. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.